Hey, welcome back to the Applied Defense Concepts YouTube channel. I'm Kevin, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about tactical nylon. Specifically, this vest you see before you, the Mayflower LPAC, which stands for Low Profile Armor Carrier. It's a slick vest that uses both soft armor and plates together, but you can take the plates out and use it as a soft armor carrier only. I ended up buying this vest because I needed something that could be the best of both worlds, something that could be used as kind of a low profile undercover under a shirt type of vest, but also be switched very quickly to a tactical overt or entry style vest. And I've had this vest for about 3 years now, and it has not disappointed me. It's fulfilled those roles pretty effectively. But when I worked as a rigger at one of the local companies in our area, I learned a lot about what goes into designing and constructing an armored carrier. And the two main clients we used that we dealt with were naval special warfare and the special operations law enforcement community, like SWAT teams and stuff. And they all had different needs, and I learned a lot by asking questions to them, like why do you use this? Why do you not like what you're using now? And we would custom tailor vests to fit what they needed and you know, their ever-changing environments, especially the military. When I got into the recovery field, I went through all my training and everything. I was using a rig that I had constructed myself with the help of my friends at that shop. And it was a military design. It would use a very large 3A cut of armor, and of course it held plates too, but it was such a thick carrier. And it snagged on everything, and it was heavy. It was made out of 1,000 denier cordura, and it was just too big for what I needed it for. And so I started researching, and I found exactly what I was looking for in the LPAC. And I've had it for 3 years now, like I said, and I have not had any issues with it. I've put it through some pretty rigorous training and pretty rigorous work. I've climbed fences and low crawled and gone into crawl spaces with it and all sorts of stuff. And there's not one tear on this vest, not one broken stitch. So it was well put together and well designed. It does use the 3A cut of armor, and the cut of armor is a law enforcement concealable cut. It's rounded. These ears here, very round and very short. So it is not as big, and it doesn't print. So I can actually use this under a shirt. I remove these buckles, remove these shoulder straps, and remove all the stuff I have on the back, and I can wear it under a large button-up shirt without any issue. And I'll actually show you in a video right now. So right now, I'm currently wearing the Mayflower LPAC under this shirt. It adds a little bit of chunk to you, but not a whole lot, because you have to consider that this vest is used in conjunction with plates. Right now I took the plates out, and I'm going to go ahead and take off my outer shirt so you can see what it looks like underneath. It makes a very good low profile carrier, and in fact a lot of our local law enforcement agencies have started using them because they can easily go from an overt carry or an overt chest rig to something that's a little more concealable when they're going into their UC or undercover operations. But as you can see right now, there are no plates, there's no markings. These buckles can be removed, but I usually keep them in because I want to integrate them with my chest rig, which I'll show you in just a bit. So another good feature of this vest, as you can see, there's not really any MOLLE. There's some vertical MOLLE here for the buckles and for some comms. But it's very slick, so again, it doesn't print if you use it under a shirt. But the MOLLE in the back, there's one line of MOLLE here, works really well for flex cuffs like I have here, but you can route hydration, you can route probably some pouches if you want, even on a single strand, you could still probably do that. I've seen guys mount IFAKs on the back, first aid kits and all that stuff, tourniquets. So it has its uses, and you can also, I've seen the Velocity Systems chest rig straps. Like these are aftermarket. I made these in another shop, but these I've seen people use shock cord, elastic shock cord, and attach it here, put it to the chest rig. So they work really well. This is well thought out, and it's just enough. It's just enough to be utilitarian, which I think is cool. The vest has these large straps right here, these large elastic straps, and what that helps to do is it keeps everything snug to the body. So right now there's a level 3 plate right here, and if you notice, with 3A and the level 3 plate, it's super slim. It is super slim. It's not sticking out and jutting out and being big and messy, and I hate vests that are like that. And this vest has just served well, even as is with the hard plates. And then the plates I'm using, I'll show you real quick. These are LTC level 3 standalones. These are ceramics. You know, they're not super thin. They're not super thick either. But this vest just overall pushes it to the body, which I like a lot. But as you can tell, this vest doesn't really do much on its own. It doesn't hold anything. It's just kind of bare. So my next step after that was to find something that could be used as a carrier. And I found the perfect one in the D3 chest rig from Haley Strategic Partners. It's like a match made in heaven. It just goes together really well. And with this rig together, I'm still extremely mobile. The chest rig was definitely designed with the same spirit as the LPAC, the D3. It's compact, it's modular, and it does everything you need it to do without the extra material. As you can see, it doesn't come out past the vest, which a lot of chest rigs do. So yeah, it holds a little less, but for the stuff I'm doing for vehicular operations and surveillance and then quick warrant searches and all that stuff, this works perfect. In our occupation, I can't use AR-15 or carbine, so I don't usually keep AR-15 magazines in this rig. I usually keep shotgun cards because we're allowed to use shotguns and of course handgun. So it serves very well to do either. I can put AK mags in there, AR mags. I've trained with both, and of course shotgun cards. And it holds. It can hold a taser. I usually use a C26 there. It has my IFAK and all my medical gear. I have a scarab to cut off the flex cuffs that I have on the back. Of course, combat shears. More tools here. Cuff. I can use that. I usually use that as a cuff pouch. I can hold 2 pairs, but I usually keep my other pair on my hip. My radio, of course, so I usually use 3 magazines or 3 cards plus the radio, and it hooks right in, right here. Just plug it right in. When I want to rip it off, I just unplug it. And of course, my tourniquet, which this tourniquet holder was actually made by a local company called Ghost Army Tactical. Definitely check them out. I'll provide a link down below. They also do custom gear, but I have a TQS tourniquet in there, and works really well, and you can just rip it off. It's just easy tear away. So you can render aid to yourself, or somebody else can do it for you. But this chest rig is really good, and the combination of these two is still very low profile compared to a large, more overt carrier. And this vest actually can be turned even more into an entry vest. It has 2 straps down here underneath that you can attach a groin guard adapter to, and there's, I believe, a neck guard attachment, and you can also attach the pauldrons, the shoulder pauldrons, the 3A ones, to this vest as well. So it can be turned into an even bigger vest or a smaller vest, and that's another reason why I like it. I have the GoRuck American flag on the chest rig itself. Got that with one of their hats, and of course one of our limited edition company patches. We're gonna have some new ones coming out real soon, so watch out for that. But really cool stuff. I'm going to show some video of me showing the mobility of this vest. So I do a lot of like burpees, up and downs, changing levels while shooting. So just check that out real quick. Ready? So overall, the LPAC and the D3 system together works really well for people who are looking for a combination of abilities. This vest and this chest rig together can go from an undercover rig to a more overt tactical entry style vest very quickly. And if you don't want to use the D3 chest rig, you can use many other rigs with this vest too, which is really cool. I custom built a chest rig with the help of some of the people at the shop I used to work at. And when I need something that holds AR-15 magazines in at least 8 to 10, I use that rig, and it goes right over. It just slips right over and zippers up, and it works really, really well. But when I want something for work, something that's more low profile, that's not too heavy, the D3 works perfectly, and it has a proven track record, as well as the LPAC. It's been deployed overseas, and it's been used by multiple law enforcement agencies everywhere. I talked to one of the representatives from Mayflower, and they told me that the prime user of this vest is law enforcement tactical teams, and I can totally see why. It's just a very well made vest. So if you have any questions about the LPAC or velocity systems in general, definitely post it down below and I'll see if I can answer it. If you have any comments or personal experiences with either one of these rigs, I'd love to hear it. I'm sure everybody else would too. If you have any other kind of gear that you want us to review that we might be able to get our hands on, please let us know down below. We'll do our best to obtain that and put it through the numbers. Other than that, hit that subscribe button. It helps us out quite a bit, and we hope to see you soon, whether it be training or on YouTube. And stay safe out there. Have a great day.